kind of like walloped from those 2 hits, being pushed to the ground. He's all full of sand. Yeah, he's seeing birds right now, or stars from your last hit.
Okay, so 2 hits. So I don't want to do lethal. I'm gonna do non-lethal. So 14.
Yep. You don't like the sound of his nunchaku. They make a buzz every time they fly by.
Oh, I think I miss.
Yeah, he brings up his nunchaku and blocks with the shield spell. Blink!
You submit.
He will do the same combo.
Okay.
The Human Bane and Chuku are coming at you at the knees. AC 19, AC 19.
No.
Bing,
I'm not gonna power attack this time.
And then he comes in with a kick to the groin as a stunning fist. AC 10, and then he 5 foot steps back, recovering from his katas.
Oh, he's only a 3 attack per round monk.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind then. I just looked at monk. I'm like, oh, okay, all right. I thought they had more attacks than that, but
No, they don't. Not yet.
No, it's like Magnus face tank during his during his display, and is now outclassing this little guy. Yep.
Fucking should have put money on me, you asshole. I'm not gonna power attack.
We would have put money on you, but we were too busy trying to get all the crap together for the
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
For the 15,000 gold piece fight.
You're strong. You're stronger than you were before. What did you do? You cheater!
I fucked up last time. So I'm
yeah, your strength right now is 8 higher than it was before.
14,
no, 10 higher. You didn't have the
the belt or
the
my
belt.
other shit. Wasn't raging.
You probably didn't rage, and then you didn't drink the potion.
I hit the.
Oh yeah, you just smack him across the face.
He's done.
You wind up and hit him in the chin.
This is non-lethal.
Okay.
So D6 plus fucking 21 damage. 25 damage.
Boom. All right. So non-lethal 25 is 40, 62.
Is it small nunchucks? I'm like, thanks for the little dental floss.
Yeah, they are. He is incapacitated. He goes flying back into the sands. The crowd is cheering. Give me a check as you bested a foe. Not all fights are... Yeah, everyone is wondering when the fight was going to start. Is that the real fight?
Yeah, Magnus took nothing from this.
Raging Hulk beating up a small child.
Yeah.
The Giant Slayer might have taken on like bigger opponents before, but Magnus wasn't going to be showed like he wasn't going to be embarrassed like that. He went out swinging hard. The nunchucks are just lying in the sand.
He'll pick up the nunchucks and put it in his lap.
Okay. Just kind of on Tanzin's lap.
Yep.
Oh, and Magnus shows that humans are stronger than the little folk.
If fucking Magnus takes the stick, goes and throws it in pieces.
He's done with this stick nonsense. The crowd laughs at that. I'll give you one more performance combat maneuver.
Golf clap for Magnus.
Fucking Magnus! I'm glad I'm not rolling like that for hits.
Yeah, the portcullis comes up as Magnus looks like he barely broke a sweat at this.
You do realize
I don't feel like myself. I don't feel like myself last time I fought these guys.
Perhaps it's because you didn't cheat as hard last time.
I didn't use the long arms.
Whatever helps you sleep.
I'm gonna sleep like a fucking baby.
You can hear. At first, you didn't recognize the sound, but it sounds like Droll is drinking.
He's happy.
It's good.
Oh, we just
kind of. How happy? Is it like or like? Oh,
Are you gonna go over? Yeah, you noticed that they were drinking wine. They didn't even watch your match. They're tired from their own.
Yeah, that's cool. I'll walk over. He'll take a mug, not a lot, just a mug.
Okay, you grab a mug of some red wine. Ashoka is there. There's some other fights that happen. They clear away the boxes. Oops, you turn into one massive box.
It's the dedication to strength. Whatever, the giant stone Uker shows up and puts down the giant stone platform of strength. Yeah.
So Prentice Pennywise, this fight is going to take a little bit longer. So I think we leave Sir Prentice's fight for next time.
Okay,
how many is he
Ahmed,
fighting?
if I'm not here, stab the alchemist until the alchemist doesn't move anymore.
Yeah, this is to
then
the
maybe
death,
stab the
right?
alchemist one more time after that.
Yeah, kill the fucking alchemist. I know. Actually, Magnus, when he walks by, he's gonna drop him a potion. Magnus is gonna drop.
He flicks his hair. He's, what is this, Magnus the Magnificent? Destroyer of midgets?
I fucked him up, didn't I? It's potion of aid. So
I don't know. I couldn't see. I was all the way back there, tied to the wall.
Yeah, it sucks. This will make you a little tougher. Give you a little bit more blood in your system.
What is it, my ex-employee?
It's a potion of aid. That's what they called it, aid. Here you go. Cast level 3.
Thanks for your aid, Magnus.
Duel. Get out of there.
I suppose that fight served its purpose. It, made you feel better.
I don't know what the fuck happened last time. That was bullshit.
Shoka's gonna just stand at the back and let the hooks do their work.
It was fucking awesome. Next time they know to put a real fighter against me. Bullshit.
Anytime, Magnus. Anytime.
Don't die. Fucks up with freedom.
Okay, he doesn't have anything to say with that. He's gonna fight. He'll save his spite for the ring.
Right.
It'd be hilarious. When Magnus does fight Pennywise in the grand battle of his doom, it'll be a breastplate and great axe only fight or something like that. Great clubs and breastplate.
Oh no! What is this? The pit? And you get a dart. What? A dart. A single dart.
Pennywise has on him a bark skin, a shield, and the aid, as well as a +1 gladius and +1 chain shirt.
Okay. The Duke's men look really nervous that he's got armor.
Like real armor?
Yeah, real armor. They're carrying his sword for him, and his potions are all stooshed into a pocket underneath his underclothes, underneath the chain shirt. Oh yeah, guys, right? There are 3 guys, and they're not starting out all like standing together. They've spread out a little bit.
Does one of them look like somebody who has lots of potion bottles around their chest?
Or maybe there's only 2. Maybe he's not. He's not
the
there.
rules no invisibility.
That's right.
That
was one of the rules. This was a fun and different night.
Ahmed, you have to go back and you have to just. A random guy said, "Hey, you do this thing," because of that look in your eyes. Then Ashoka went, "Fuck it, why not?"
No, you went and talked to a high, powerful priest about religion. Teach me about death religion.
What is death religion? What is it's Alex Trebek? Trebek, tell me about Death Religion. We met Dark Yoda.
Yeah, basically, Dark Yoda basically may have sensed that you had an assassin's knife on you. He may have dreamt of that. The gods do talk to their clerics. He may have had some sort of prescience that Ashoka...
Straight up ganking grandmas. Yeah, pretty much.
Some third level. There was an eye-raising moment when Ashoka is like, "Can you help Timmy? He fell down the well or whatever." And she's like, "Yeah, hold on, I'll summon something. Don't be afraid. It's got big claws, but it's under my control." And she started summoning an eidolon. And Ashoka's like, "Oh no, we gotta stop that."
Scorching right in the back of the face.
We are giggling about Ashoka murdering some random person, you realize.
Some random nice person. They were nice. They were random. Just it had to be random.
Okay. Did you see the last game that we had? Me and Mark?
The Hydra? I didn't see the Hydra fight.
Everyone survived except for 4 Stygian soldiers. We kept them.
Oh,
you have to watch it, dude.
So
Thunderlips survived?
No.
No, but
there is a guy named Zamicles that's leaving. Yeah, you should watch. You should watch.
You have to watch it.
Is it on YouTube yet, or do I watch it on the Twitch?
No, I for some reason YouTube is really slow. It took me almost 12 hours to upload them, but they're all uploaded now. Yeah.
Perfect. Because I can.
Barak Tarn, that second level copper dragonborn. We rolled to see if he had a template. We rolled 100. He's potentially a half dragon. We rolled his class. Or we rolled his stats. He got the best stat array. Although we rolled kind of like 14s all down the row.
Standard. Yeah.
And then we rolled class, and it was commoner.
So
awesome. He's a really awesome commoner.
So with the one training point that you guys were going to get in the city of Drakkar before you leave, like some of the characters leveled, and go ahead and level them. If you leave him to his own, Barak Tarn is going to level up as a paladin.
That's awesome! Yeah! Except don't be the dicky kind. You know, like, do you have a little bit of fun? That would be Sam. That's Sam's input on the whole thing.
Yep. So he is from a fallen noble clan. It was a half dragon, copper dragon that was reinvigorating the line, sort of thing. And he's from a kingdom that was ruled by chromatics. So they're kind of like a fallen clan.
And so this is the kid that we saved, right?
This is the kid you saved.
Yeah.
Who didn't make an attack roll and then drove Arlen around the combat field a few times.
You said he was Zamicles and you brought him out under lies. This is awesome. Oh, we're so good. Oh, Sam's so happy. I don't know. He's happy. I'm happy.
It was happy. A lot of lucky
unarmed paladin archetype, then gestalt into sorcerer. Ooh.
And Marty does like his sorcerer paladin.
I'll have to see what the unarmed archetype of paladin did. I actually made his build, so as a third level character, he's paladin 2, the first level of 2 levels of half dragon. So this is the way he looks right now. I give him a new token. Chalkros Dragon Clan. Barak Tarn is from a Dragonborn clan that has strong ties to a dragon clan of Chalkos. His clan fell low in station when they tried to hide their draconic patrons during the conquest and early rule of the Imperium. So the Dragonborn actually tried to hide their family, their dragon family, and they were arrested. Barak Tarn was arrested due to the actions of his extended family, who were charged with theft, subversion, and disrespect for the rule of law in the duchy, and the Duke of Zengar. So basically, he was in the ring by not having due process, which is why he didn't want to fight anyone. Like he was not an asshole. He was lawful good. His stats with Dragonborn, so 20 strength, 19 charisma.
I just want to point out that the biggest dicks that you can encounter typically got the LG going in there somewhere. whereas just being obstinately jerk buddy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just the description of lawful good, not an asshole. I just want to say that's not normally the best characterization.
Breath weapon. He's got a breath weapon through Dragonborn and a breath weapon through Half Dragon. I basically broke up Half Dragon into kind of like 2 natural progressions. His wings will sprout when he gets his 2nd level of Dragon Half Dragon, which will likely happen around 6th level. He'll be immune to acid, immune to sleep, and gain more ability score bonuses when he's done that 2nd level.
I can't see his pick for some reason.
To the top.
I gave him the background feat Word of Healing. He can use his Lay on Hands at range for half damage, and the trait +1 DC to his breath weapons. Background skill, Knowledge Nobility. He knows about noble classes and castes in the Duchy of Zengar and perhaps elsewhere.
And he's a sword and board fighter.
He's a sword and board fighter. Oh, and he also
Look
has
at
the
those
Azure
stat
mark.
boosts.
Yep, those stat boots because the template are pretty pimp.
Well, and his base is so like, I was too lazy to move my ability scores around. I don't need wisdom, I just need some charisma.
Yeah, Paladin of Bahamut might be interesting, given current things going on.
Paladin of Bahamut would be pretty spectacular. He's really all around. Like, you turn that into basically anything you want.
Yeah, the base of 14's down the row and 16 charisma, and they were placed so you could move that 14 around. But
Give him dual gestalt. He's fucking just do one alchemist, one barbarian, one monk, one fucking fighter. just one.
yeah, so
And he can-
I will have a look at what the unarmed one is. Like, he does have claw bite, so I don't know if you try to turn him into a claw bite fighter, if unarmed actually makes sense when he has claw bite.
I'd go fighter.
Yeah,
Paladin, claw bite Paladin is really mean.
claw bite paladin is pretty mean. He's the incarnate of the A-team.
Can Inquisitor? Is there an Inquisitor archetype that allows them to use like a natural attack Inquisitor?
That I don't know. So this is an idea for his build. I left the base build of Baraktarn the Commoner in the sheet, just in case we decide to go a different route. But I do like the concept of a paladin sorcerer, especially when you have to go all charisma. You do have to spend a few feats on being able to cast in armor and that sort of thing. Spartacus, all in this. Yeah. No, I'm Baraktarn. No, I'm Baraktarn. No, I'm Zamocles. No, I'm Zamocles. I like how the paladin became a thing out of lies. Like he escaped.
Oh, it's Paladin of Lies from the
Yeah,
Caravan
he didn't
of
want to
Lies.
fight, so he pretended to be dead, and then like before he became a paladin. So there's this like tinge of dishonor before he became a paladin.
Kind of making up for, maybe.
Yeah, maybe his family worships Bahamut, and he kind of goes to this shrine of Bahamut, and Bahamut blesses him to do good in the arena, to do the right thing.
Don't worry, Ashoka will take care of that soon enough.
Yeah, because the Caravan of Lies are a bunch of good people. They're all good. They're all neutral good. Like the paladin would just solidify that. Like, yeah, team good, good gladiator.
Good feels with
Except for Snowbeard.
Radimer at the helm.
Effects. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, I was thinking brawler. There's a surprisingly large number of brawlers. Like
Brawler's a really good class for the gladiators.
Ugg went up in mutagenic Mauler as well.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's because some of those are really friggin' broken for the one. You know how I feel about some of that is a little bullshit.
The one level of crazy. Yeah.
You see, the problem with the alchemist thing is it lasts too goddamn long, and it only gives you bonuses. It's
Oh, is there a strangler thing? Okay, I'll have to look up its Strangler. Done. Revisit Strangler.
Yeah, it gives you a -2, I think. Well, whatever. Strength, I think
-2. Well,
I think it's inter wisdom.
it's
But
int. If you're getting strength, it's int.
yeah, it's not a big. You're swinging a sword around.
Right. You don't need the int. And
Arlen,
it's
I think, just
bonus
went up
to AC,
straight,
which is the part that's really silly.
Straight cleric. Yeah, he just went up straight cleric. And then
It's actually a tough
Snowbeard.
class.
I don't think Mark's working this week, so I don't think he updated Snowbeard. Roger went Gestalt. He used his training to move his fighter into Gestalt, and he's a Ranger Divine Marksman.
Ooh, Roger. Ooh. Fuck you guys. Yeah.
Because he spent a lot of time in the road and like sneaking around and that sort of thing. It gave him some cool stuff. But yeah, his feats are for days. For days. He might
So
retrain
I think
some of them, but yeah, he's got bullseye shot now. He's got focus shot.
I think we're very quickly going to circle in on some of the optimal paths, especially for some of the weaker ability score setups. There's a few common threads here, like the Divine Marksman Ranger thing
Yep.
comes up, the mutagenic Mauler thing pops up. Brawler, just in general, is pretty good for this stuff. Barbarian is showing up a lot for low levels. At higher levels, maybe it won't show up as much, but when you start making an 8th level dude, you'll be like, of course I want fireballs.
Do we want to do
Right.
XP?
Yeah, we'll do some XP. The leaders just leveled, so they're not going to be there. XP takes long for me to do because then I go back and give the gladiators individual XP for what they did.
Yeah.
So if Ahmed, you want to entertain Marty, I need to crash. I've got nothing left.
Yeah, I'm gonna go as
Good
well.
show, sir. Good show. Oh, is that how it is? Fine then. I'm coming, honey. I'm busy. I'm going.
We've been playing for like 7 hours, man. I need to get something to eat. I had liquids and D&D for dinner. It's not enough.
I had a chicken sandwich with a little.
When
bun.
I was talking with you guys on the phone and I left.
Yeah. Okay. Tell us your story.
One of my wife's friends. This is a wedding of somebody of my wife's friends. So I'm like, all right. One of my wife's friends shows up, and he's not wearing a jacket. It's kind of cold, but he's got a back. He's a photographer, so he has a little back with him. I let him in. I'm like, hey, how you doing? Whatever. He's like, yeah, is where you check your bag and your coat in. He's like, oh no, I don't have a coat. He's like, well, check your bag. He's like, no, I'm keeping this puppy. I'm like, well, or whatever. So we go in and sit down. So he's like, so you want some? I'm like, what? Like, do you want some? He's like, I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, well, there's no alcohol in this wedding. For some reason, there's no alcohol in this wedding. Like, and I didn't realize, and because that's just not important to me. I'm like, no, I'm good, man. He's like, all right. So he takes this glass, he fucking opens it. He's got like little bottles. It's got
a bunch of little
bottoms up. So that was my story. It was really funny.
It is funny. Also,
it's like I didn't notice.
If they know you stream.
Oh yeah, I didn't say who it is.
Right, some random person had a dry wedding, had alcohol. Okay.
Yep. Well, I'm glad it went to alcohol because my brain was going other places with the "you want some?"
Yep.
No.
Because when I was in, so if we're talking about "you want some," I was in Cuba with Jessica. It was our first sort of like big vacation to get like a big flying vacation together. We went to Vancouver and stuff. We ended up we were at this resort. It was like in the off season. There was like 10 guests total on this massive resort. A group of Canadian kids that were there in the middle of hurricane season. And this one couple was like, "Do you want some?" And it was the same sort of "Do you want some?" Except he was offering weed. Now, I don't know, for the people, Cuba is a place where you don't want to go to fucking prison.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody wants to go to fucking prison in Cuba. And if anybody's checked, like, their laws, you don't want to have weed in Cuba because it's like 25 years.
Oh.
Yeah,
It's like, why-
some people are just don't hold things in perspective. Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Yep.
So it's like, no, don't need nothing. We're good.
I'm good.
Maybe you should destroy that. You don't
Flush that shit.
fucking drug dogs at the airport.
It's like
Wow. All right.
Yep.
On that note, so we'll play sometime this week, probably. We'll let you know. I'll chat offline with the guys.
yeah, I can do a week. I can do a weekday.
Okay, we'll go back to the Caravan of Lies. I have no idea what they're going to do, so I'll come up with something. They're going to the Wyvern, the Duchy of Vivern. And then Masters, we will continue with the fights. I guess next Saturday will be Prentice's fight, and then the remainder of that gladiatorial last turn.
So, quick question: if
okay.
the Prentice fight goes sideways,
Can we leave?
could we
Run the fuck
could
away?
Is Magnus willing to do private events or something to help make money? There's got to be like
Yeah, you could basically
could do
pimp
that.
out your gladiators for private functions, for security, for adventuring. Have them stand at the city gate and hand out tickets. Like you could do stuff with your gladiators that you're currently not doing. You're spending your time training your gladiators.
Just with Magnus.
Oh, Magnus. Yeah, so you could make Magnus, guard or adventure or like beg.
I was
now-
thinking more the
I'm
pimping
making
part.
Magnus. I'm making Magnus do shit. Magnus would fight.
Underground pit fights, you could make some serious money there. You could have private events where you invite other people to do exhibition matches. You could, there's plenty of ideas. I've probably let you said too much, but was
there a purse for the Magnus fight?
Yes. The purse was 2 talents for the 3 talents for the win.
I will take the 3 talents for the win. Good job, Magnus. They will not
What's
like
this
fighting
eye
us
shit?
again.
What is this eye shit?
Don't worry, you do the fighting, I do the money.
It's like this. How you doing? Why don't you come over here?
Come over here. I'm standing in the window for you.
He flexes too hard, sandwiches come off. Boom!
Funny.
Musical muscles. Yeah.
Now, Mark has asked, so 2 of the guys around the table, I'm not too sure what to do with this. Mark's like, can I have a gladiator like Magnus where I get to build a really cool thing and put him in the ring? I'm like, but Magnus is like the PC. And I get what Mark's asking. He wants some of the fun too. And then Ahmed's like, can I build a spy master? I'm like, all right, so you've got 1 character already. And then Adam, I don't know if there's a request to build a second character, like a second master, or
I'm fucking drowning at characters, especially when these 2 jackholes don't show up.
Got it.
Marty. So the spy character I am interested in bringing in is not going to be. He can be someone that they hire out to do things.
Yep.
And he would have basically, if they put a bit of money into it, he could be somebody that can go and do things, get information on fighters, on their their tactics, shit like that. But I don't expect to actually use him like we use the masters, as much airtime.
Well, yeah. See,
if they want, do you know what I mean? If they want something specific, then sure.
That's what I'm trying to figure out is, if I let one of you have a cool character number 2, then I need to let all of you have a cool character number 2, right?
No, and I already mentioned in my protest will be I will make boring character number 2. I got 2 cool character. My character number 1 is so cool that the other one has to be boring because otherwise it's just unfair to reality. Actually, reality will be fractured by the
it could be a boring character in that he does his one job for the Ludus really well, and that's all he does.
Yes,
Yeah, it could be that.
That's what I'm building. That's what I'm.
Is it Sid?
Building, basically. Yeah. Who doesn't let anyone know he's a fucking bat.
All's fair in blood and gore. I like it.
Al Gore.
Nice. Thank you for reminding me. I was shutting things down.
Typo.
Why wouldn't these monks want to fight us again?
Because you
I'm
cheated
a drunk.
friggin' hard.
Nobody said you don't drink.
Well, okay. At least you didn't kill the little guy.
Give me a fucking weapon that a fucking stick. This came off a tree. What the fuck? Like fucking branch. There's leaves on this thing. What is this bullshit? A fucking human bane fucking nunchucks? What the hell?
It was
Burnt in my hand as I picked them up. Like what the?
It was one of those things of like, it was supposed to be like fisticuffs.
I would have beaten his ass.
Things escalated quickly. And no, when you jack your AC like that,
Man, bear pig.
remember,
He had a really high AC as well.
he did. But you had a high AC and a high bonus to hit.
Yeah, fucking hit. Like
You had more than double
Train.
his bonus to hit.
You rolled really well, though. The fight was over really
I was
quickly.
rolling silly.
Kind of stride out, just like, shing, fight's done. Yeah.
Bang!
Uh,
No, it's really good for the Ludus to have some wins.
yep.
It's good for the Ludus to have
Well,
wins.
let's
It's
put it this
also
way.
good for
This is-
our Primus to not look like a chump.
Yeah, Primus walked out, dropped his ass, then beat him down, and
Yep.
walked off.
There may be some demands to evaluate your Primus after this. You can see the Lawfuls going that route. They protest
mean?
to the Magister. Oh, their Primus
Like-
is under qualified or like under ranked.
Yep.
He needs a ranking match. We demand it.
Fucking bring it! Yeah.
It'll put you against the 15th level dude who will destroy you.
Not 15th. You know, there's a tier above.
shit.
Against a bunch of fucking 5th through 8th level dudes, you know? You can take on 5th through 8th level dudes.
Could reach
I
you.
Your
have.
31 strength. Exactly, you have.
It just becomes very wild. Either you hit and you win, or you don't hit and you die.
No, I need a fucking +4 con something.
Has anyone made Man Bear Pig in Pathfinder? This is a good question. He's got it's David Hasselhoff as a leg, and broccoli for a hand, and what else did he have?
So if you ping Mark II, I did the work to create Nick's character sheet because 5th level familiar should have a character sheet.
Yes.
He has some feats that he needs to pick for the build.
Flyby attack.
Yeah, it doesn't get rid of AOs, so
No, but it allows you to not be there after the.
I like evolved familiar, reach with touch, familiar concentration, and unfettered familiar.
What does the last one do?
Once per day, you can cast a touch spell on your familiar, even though the familiar is not right beside you,
That's good too.
30 feet away.
I would replace that one with flyby attack until 7th though. Now that you could do touch, reach with touch, flyby.
Okay, I'm going back to watch that South Park episode now. All right. All right, guys. It was good hanging out with all of you that were here in the stream tonight. If the viewer list will load for me, I can see Foxfire, Lucas, randomly, Skyclops, Drakester. We saw Nemi in here earlier,
Nemi
who
was
was
here earlier,
creating
yeah.
some sort of ogre. Frozen Gnomes was in here. Electrical Skateboard. Good to see you, folks.
That's funny.
Did you give Pennywise a buckler? They should. I think they can use bucklers.
I think that removes. He has a dodge bonus to AC, and I think he loses it if he has a buckler.
A dodge bonus from what?
I think
his
we
feet,
ruled that.
or-
I think we ruled that a buckler doesn't count as having something in your hand. So we may want to double check that.
It's
Yeah, good night, folks. Fucking rolls, but we won both. That's just good. Our Lotus is winning.
Yeah.
How are we doing in terms of money though? Because are we bringing enough? What's our monthly out versus our?
You're spending it quicker than you're making it.
yes.
Yeah.
Fuck. And how long would it take for me to retrain a feat?
He would have a
One
give him a
training
buckler.
block.
One block to retrain a feat?
Oh, you need 5 successes to retrain a feat,
And you have to pay somebody.
or you could use your own facilities to train. So it might be a couple blocks before you get those successes.
Yeah, and you'd have to retrain the human feat. You can't use your fighter leveling to retrain that.
Okay. It sounds like there's some leveling up that needs to happen. Go through the sheets where we've, especially for the Caravan of Lies, and then fix things on your master's sheets if they need to.
If you see something that's wrong, at a minimum, highlight it.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
Just in general, because there was a lot of hack and slash over this session.
Yeah.
Non-thorough, not
Farm
checking
cash and upgrade like crazy. Yep. You've got a full-on. Look at the feats that Phineas took. Phineas he's basically Oberon from the other campaign. He's got magic tattoo, which allows him to create tattoo scrolls, tattoo wondrous items, tattoo magic arms and armor, although I don't know how that kind of works. He could actually make tattoo wands. He could put into somebody's hand a wand with 50 charges.
How do you recharge it?
You just use it all, and then
you know how you get tattoos, touched up? You'd have to touch up the wand.
Oh, okay.
touch up
Okay,
the wand.
Sure,
Yep.
that makes sense.
I thought that would be so cool, putting wands in your fingers. Pew, pew. Yeah, disarm this. No, wait, don't disarm
Don't disarm.
All right. So yeah, there's some cool things
Look
that
at these
Phineas
5
can
wands
do,
I got.
and
It's
Mark
like
Mark is creating the ultimate crafter here, guys. So you should be putting them to work. You should be using the upgrade like crazy, as Foxfire said. All right, so coming up with a backlog of items that you want Phineas to craft. Like, we scratched our heads. Adam said, let's give something to Magnus, and I'm like, well, it's probably a strength item, and we both kind of nodded our heads at that and said, yeah, that sounds appropriate.
Could also use a con item. Because
Well,
that's what I rely on big time.
They paid $6,000 for your con item, or your strength item.
Strength item, yeah.
Yeah.
It costs
Might be time to
1.5
build,
for tattoos, right?
Something for Phineas for $6,000, and then something for Ashoka for $6,000, and then wait your turn. Agreed about.
I'm fighting for my life every day.
Right.
Fuck.
And apparently, so is Ashoka. Okay, good time to leave it. It's 3
Yeah, I
a.m.
think
on
Ashoka, I
the.
think
gotta watch
Ashoka
this
has seen
episode.
more scary things than Magnus, just because he walks into places where it's like, I want to talk to your boss. You sure? Yep.
Pimp out Phineas for money,
Right
make
this
cool
way,
shit,
fourth
get
level.
rich quick. Phineas is the get rich quick scheme. Yeah, Phineas is the optimizing our cash to upgrade our stuff so we can do cool things scheme.
Yep.
In non-stealable ways. Like, the tattoos are harder to steal than, other items.
Oh,
Okay, I'm logging off. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go eat something. Okay, it was awesome hanging out with you
Later,
guys, and hope you guys enjoy this. Much later. Peace.
Night, folks.